Hey YouTubers, your old buddy Platt. We're continuing on our wine series today. We're going to talk about the red wine grape Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir, like I said, is a red wine grape, has its origins in the Burgundy region of France. Pinot Noir is one of the 6 noble grapes. I haven't talked about this term before and you might not have heard it, but there are 6 noble grapes: Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, Riesling, Cabernet, Merlot, and last but not least, Pinot Noir. And those are the 6 classic wine grapes, kind of the backbone of the industry. Pinot Noir itself is believed to be only 1 or 2 generations removed from the natural wild grapes that filled the landscape thousands of years ago. Some people think it might be one of the first domesticated grapes, so it has a long, rich history. Pinot Noir has several sibling grapes: Pinot Blanc, Pinot Gris, Pinot Meunier, just to name a few. Pinot Noir is probably best known or gained its reputation as being the backbone of classic red wines from the Burgundy region. But besides creating classic red wines, it's also one of the 3 grapes used to create champagne. Pinot Noir is grown in many of the great wine growing regions of the world, especially those in cooler climates. Besides France, we're talking Italy, South Africa, Australia, here in the U.S., Washington, Oregon, Russian River Valley of California. In New Zealand and Germany, it's the most planted red wine grape. So like I said, this is a very important grape in the wine industry and something you can find all across the world. If you remember my Merlot video, if you saw that, I mentioned the movie Sideways and how that hurt Merlot sales because the main character kind of besmirched Merlot. But his favorite wine in the movie was Pinot Noir, and because of that movie, Pinot got the boost, kind of was the winner to Merlot's loser. So that was an interesting little point. The wines produced by the Pinot Noir grape tend to be lighter colored reds, medium bodied, lower tannins. Young Pinot Noirs tend to have red fruit on the nose, your strawberry, cherry, raspberry. Pinot Noirs that are aged tend to get a little more vegetal, a little more barnyardish on the nose. California style Pinots tend to be a little more fruit forward and a little darker in color. Food pairing wise, you're going to want to pair Pinot Noir with items like Peking duck and roasted beef tenderloin. The particular Pinot we're going to try today is called We Are Sonoma Pinot Noir. No age date on this. It's produced by River Road Vineyard, or at the River Road Vineyard, and it's part of the Ron Rubin Winery family of wines. That seems kind of a convoluted step, but you'll see that in the wine industry. You'll see a parent company that produces wine that may own multiple vineyards, and in that may have multiple products at those multiple vineyards. And it might seem a little convoluted, but it makes sense. A lot of times they're trying to hit different price points in the market. They might have a value wine, a high-end wine, something in between. And that's kind of what's here. Besides the Pinot Noir, I believe they do a Chardonnay and a couple other varietals of wine. A little interesting story on the Ron Rubin Winery. It was created by a gentleman who started off as a cooper making the barrels for the wine industry and then got into making wine after he kind of gained his interest. So I thought that was an interesting story. So let's give this a try. Alright, color-wise, I can definitely see in the glass this is definitely a lot lighter than the Cabernet we tried in the past. Let me give her a little nose. Yeah, definitely plenty of fruit. Almost a little, I can almost smell a little like a buttery, like, a Chardonnay, you'll get a little of that buttery on the taste. I almost get that on the nose on this Pinot. Let's give her a try. Oh yeah, it's nice. Plenty of fruit hitting the front of my tongue. Doesn't really hit the sides much with acidity. Kind of goes straight back. Soft. Very drinkable. Not much viscosity there. I definitely get a hint of the raspberry. Overall, very pleasant. I don't know if I'd pair this with too powerful of a meal because I don't know if it has enough backbone for that. This seems something I would drink more on like a Indian summer day, early autumn, than like a bigger cab you might drink in the winter time. But overall, very nice, very pleasant. This is a wine if you're trying to convince your friend that might just drink white Zinfandel or only as white wine drinker and don't want to drink reds. This might be the one you might introduce them to because again it's a little softer bodied, more fruit to it, not a lot of the tannins that again you would get in a Cabernet. But overall, decent little wine. Well, I hope you liked this video. And if you did, please subscribe down below. Any questions, comments, or concerns, or ideas, I'm always looking for ideas, please leave them in the comment section, or you can always contact me on the Twitter page. Till next time, bottoms up.